Hello everyone, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. I have another marketplace journal share to share with you today. We have two artists featured today, Lisa and Paula, and I am really excited to get into it. There's not a whole lot of different ones, but I think they're really unique, really pretty, and you're gonna love them. So since there's not as many, I'll be able to take just a little bit more time showing them. I'm going to start off with Lisa, and she sent me this sweet little goodie bag. And I'm going to pause just for a second to say, if you're wondering what I'm talking about and what the marketplace is, it is an online consignment shop where I sell journals that you make. I do all the marketing, all the photos, all the listing. All you have to do is get them to me. So if you're interested in that, send me a message on Facebook or on Etsy, and I would be more than happy to go over the guidelines and answer any questions with you. So Lisa, she gave me this sweet little goodie bag, and I already read the note, and it was really sweet, but she's just stuffed this with a bunch of ephemera and book pages and napkins and different things that I can use. So thank you so much. I will definitely be using these in my journals and probably pull some of them for my personal junk journal. I tend to do that, so you may see some of these in my next journal with me video. So thank you for that. And now let's get into what she sent. So I've noticed her books / journals, they're really unique, and I love that. I love when I see different things. So this is super cool, and I might have it the wrong way. I'm betting you that's the spine, but this is that type of cardstock that is, it's not glossy, but it's slightly glossy. It feels heavy duty. Look at this beautiful fabric that she paired with it, or I think it's actually a ribbon, like one of those wide ribbons. So she covered the spine with that. Look at how this is like a file folder tab cut out. Maybe she made it out of a file folder. So look at how neat that is, how we have that Velcro closure. Purple Owl junk journal with a brad binding. Cool. So we'll see what that is in just a minute. 62 pages, and it's made by Lisa. So I'm thinking that this was actually one of those file folders that she turned into a journal cover. It's really cool. So there's a little thank you card in the front. It's blank, so you could either reuse it or journal in it. So she's made like a little tuck spot pocket here in the front. I'm interested to see what she means by this brad binding. Very interesting. Okay, so the way she's done it, she's reinforced it with fabric, put two brads, and it goes through all of the layers into the binding, and then she covered it with that. Very neat. I have never seen that done before. So let's look through the pages. They're so bright and fun. When I look at this journal, I think it would make a really fun glue book, or it would also be fun for, I think, like a child, if you're wanting them to junk journal as well, because the colors are bright, it's relatable. I think it would be a great start for like a niece or a granddaughter or something like that. Sometimes I don't think they would quite understand some of the journals, or it would be too much for starting out, but this one would be perfect. You could show them, you know, like the tip-ins and the ephemera and things like that, but they would have room to draw and color and paste in their art and stuff like that. So that's just what I think of, but I know all of you guys will have your own ideas. I like the Velcro closure. See, I think that's great for a kid as well. This would be perfect, you know, with fall break coming up. How sweet would that be if you're taking a trip and you would get this for someone to work in the car, take with you. It's all enclosed. So I love that. That's really, really creative. So we have that one available. And then look at these ones. These ones are, I believe it's a full 12 by 12 paper that she's turned into like a folio journal. So I love this cardstock. I love the foiling and the bright colors. It's a lace closure. The lace closure is secured by a brad. You're not going to lose the closure. It says hello. Look at how that trifold opens. Isn't that neat? So we have a pocket here in the front. No, I think she actually used another file folder, which is making me think a good place would be to check Tuesday morning for beautiful file folders like this. Yep, it's a file folder. So she folded it over to make a pocket where she has things tucked in there. It's called Hello Clutch Junk Journal. 5.5 by 11.5, 52 pages, file folder junk journal with scrapbook paper, avocado dyed paper, and tea dyed paper. Look at how pretty. I think it'd be so much fun to work in it. Look at that avocado dyed paper and how beautiful that goes. This would be so perfect for lists. If you're like me, when you're making a list for packing or shopping or whatever, you end up having to go to the other side of the page and all of that. You have a nice long part here, but it still has like a hint of junk journal and vintage. I think it's beautiful. I really like it. I would use it probably for menu planning and shopping. That would be what I would do with it. But I think it would be fun to just junk journal in it too. And you could even do two days, an entry here and an entry here if you wanted to. Beautiful. Look at the washi, the little stickers, the music paper. Look at the back here. Isn't that pretty? Little wallpaper pocket here. I love that. That is super neat. So there's that one, but she's made a couple, so that's wonderful. Here's another one. Look at this one. It says love, but again, it is this beautiful file folder. It's just in different color. Again, the lace is secured by the brad, so you're not going to lose it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, again, she's used avocado and tea-dyed paper. She has papers and tags in the front pocket. Isn't that pretty? It's such a lovely, sophisticated, and feminine like a clutch or list pad or journal, whatever you want to use it for. Isn't that pretty? And it's unique. These are from my Beautiful Petals kit. I've seen a couple in there from Beautiful Petals. You can find that by clicking on my shop link and just searching Beautiful Petals. There's a search up at the top, and that's how you can find that. So I believe she made one more in this size, and this one says Bliss, but it's the same file folder as the last one, the same lace as the last one. Very similar on the inside. I just love this size. Oh, they have an envelope with a whole bunch of little ephemera and cutouts and things that you can use. These would make incredible Christmas gifts too. I'm starting to mention Christmas gifts when I do the videos because I know it's just the end of August, but Christmas is going to be here before you know it. And it's a lot more relaxing to not wait till the last minute and run around like crazy. So these, there's 3 of them. Wouldn't they be wonderful gifts for like your friends or family? You have 3 sisters or a mom and a granddaughter and a niece. Get one for each of them. That would be so cool. And then she made 2 journals. Look at this one. I mean, she has the uniquest, most unique ideas. So I believe this is like a Jane Austen one. There's a rosette. Look at this crocheted trim around the edges. And look at that. So you have a square corner here and a rounded one here. That is so cool. And it's collaged. We have wallpaper, collaged over the scrapbook paper. We have a doily, book page, a little foiled butterfly, and then the ephemera. There is a eyelet lace closure. And this, oh, this rose is clipped on, so you could remove that. It is fabric lined. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a vintage sheet or something like that. Jane's Rose Garden. She used Tsunami Rose digital kits, avocado dyed paper, and a Prima paper pad. Wow. I love that avocado dyed paper. That is so pretty. Got vintage book pages and ledger. Isn't that pretty? You got some spaces here for journaling or stenciling or doing your own collages. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love when I see unique things. This looks like a vintage wrapping paper. A little butterfly tuck spot. How cute is that? Music paper. Wallpaper. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Got some ephemera in here. Envelope. Look at this. Wow. Little teacup card. I'm not at the best angle for getting things back in envelopes. Really, really pretty. Oh, some more teapots. That is lovely. She's made one more journal. Can't wait to show it to you because when I pulled it out, I said out loud, and I'm by myself, I said, oh, it's so sweet. So I can't wait to show you this cover. Look at this cover. Isn't that sweet? It's a book page, but then she's layered up ephemera and a little butterfly, a ruffle, wallpaper, and then it's lace covered. Look at the blue stitching, how that complements the blue here and the blue binding. Isn't that beautiful? It was one of those ones I was tempted to buy as soon as I saw it, but then I reminded myself I just started a new journal and I don't need to buy one right now, but it's so pretty. A walk down the path. So she used my forget-me-not kit. So that is awesome. I thought that might have been from that. Excuse me, my throat's still bothering me from this cold. It's been a long cold. So you can search Forget-Me-Not in my shop if you like the kit and want to buy it digitally or printed. Look at this silver envelope. She's put, this is one of the ephemera pieces from my kit. This is from an inside of a greeting card, I think. She's punched out. Isn't that beautiful? The ephemera she's put in here. So this is my kit page, and she's added some stickers. This is also from my kit. This kit was created as a wedding kit. I did not make it specifically wedding so that anybody could use it, but it was a commissioned kit for a wedding, and it was Forget-Me-Not themed. So that's just a little fun bit of trivia there. This is one of the ephemera pieces as well. I used a lot of images from vintage postcards for these pages. So this is one of the pages. So is this. There's a doily. So pretty. Oh my Okay, it's a cardstock. Look at how pretty that is. It's almost like a fabric. So pretty. There's more ephemera in here. These are from my kit. She's done really pretty things with them. She's used, this is from my kit, I think. I love these vintage floral pages. What a lovely journal. This is from my kit. So is this. I love the blue butterflies. That's sweet. And this is from my kit. So Forget Me Not library card. I love that journal. How pretty. So that is everything that we have from Lisa. But Paula sent us one journal. It's a big one. It is gorgeous. And I can't wait to share it. I'm a little blown away by this cover. I'm just a little in awe. Isn't that something else? But it is upholstery cover. There's 3 signatures. Look at this. It's raised. Look at this ribbon embroidery and the little seed beads. And then on the back here as well. It's beautiful. Oh, there is a closure. Goes over this button. I had just already opened it. I just haven't looked through the whole thing. So there's fabric on the inside, fabric on the spine. "187 pages. Look at this little pocket. Isn't that gorgeous? Something else for sure. Oh, a little origami or tissue paper there. All sorts of different pages. There's some stickers there. There's a bag. Little booklet. Look at that collaging. Eco-dyed paper. Look at how pretty that is. And then there's beads. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Little doily envelopes. Oh, some vintage rickrack. Book pages and ephemera. Lots of little touches, little beaded clips. Oh, that's a page. Look at that. We have a tuck back here. And a tag here. Oh, and there's a tag there. Look at that. She put a dried flower in the paint chip card. Some gold paper and a sunflower. Very pretty. Here is, there's charms in the middle of this signature. So many different kinds of papers. Vintage postcard. Look at the little mini teacup card. Beautiful envelope. Look at the little paper clips that are little people. Oh, this opens. There's a little list pad in there. I'm never at a good angle. Beautiful collage tag. Some little red jingle bells. Look at how pretty. Lots of collaging, botanical pages. More eco-dyed paper. I think it's so gorgeous. There's some little tassels. There's another little person paper clip. Those are cute. I have never seen those. Some more charms. Look at that. It's another paint chip card. So pretty. Oh, a little bunny one. How sweet. There's another little person. Here's a vintage postcard. 1907. Florida. Wow. And look at how pretty. There's a lot of pages in here. So look at a little wax seal. This is a pocket. So cute. And here's the back. Isn't that beautiful? And then she also sent with it some ephemera. So you get this little card that has this little applique in vintage linen. Oh, I think. Oh, actually, this is my note. How sweet. I didn't realize it was a card. Oh, you guys, I cannot talk. I'll read that note in a minute. Or I guess maybe I should read it now. Here's my labor of love. I hope it gets a stamp of approval. It definitely does. It ended up bulkier than I thought it would. Happens to all of us for sure. It includes some items from Bo Bunny, my collages, art photography, and ribbon embroidery. Wow. I think she did that, you guys. That's something else. The flower on the back of the cover can be removed. Oh, it's just a pin pinning on that flower. So you can remove that so it lays flat. I enclosed some copies of public domain items for you. Thank you for all you do. So this one is for me, and she's put some public domain prints in here. But this goes with the journal. These all go with it. These are little, aren't they pretty? Look at all the detail to them. So pretty. So these all go with the journal. And then these were her gift to me, and definitely going to go in my personal junk journal. So I'll set that aside, and you will see it again in a video, I am sure. So this goes with that. So that's what we have today added to the shop in the marketplace section. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a ton of inspiration, because I was inspired for sure. I'll see you all later.